Hey guys, what's up? Starspire here. Back to this finally, and this is gonna be hard because where my microphone is, but oh well. I caved in. Simple as that. I tried and tried and tried, but as you can see, by my deck capacity and my duelist level, I gave up on trying to actually do this legitimately. I actually found time a bit this weekend and grinded it out to like what people have been. I even looked. I was even just looking online to see anything because I've been and like just get over 3K and fill your deck with magicians. That was one of the things, and I tried that. Like, I've only ever beaten this this game legitimately, like purely legitimately, once, and it was completely by chance. You want to guess what it was? It was me actually drawing 3 of the 5 pieces of final in my opening hand, then getting the final 2 in the next 2 draws without me dying. That was pretty much it. But, yeah. I want this done. Because I just don't want this hanging over my head of me trying to get this done. If I still get my if I still get my ass beat, well, I deserve it at this point. Nope. Yes. Well, I will say that's all I have done. I haven't. Ancient Lamp. Go figure. That's happening because I don't trust the back row. Okay, so what do you do? A magical meal that has the attack power of a monster on the foe's field. Plus 5 points. Oh, okay. I can just summon another one of these things, but let's just do that. Like, put in retrospect, I actually do own this for Game Boy, but I don't have a way to capture it. And every time I played it on that, it was pretty much me getting to this point, me using a couple of codes to get enough point deck capacity. So I don't think I ever got did a max capacity thing, because that's not a code you can put into the machine in the card shop. But I was like, at one point I had like restricts. No. I had restricts. This is gonna die to a dark hole. I know it. Oh no, he's dead. I had like a couple of thousand nice restricts in here, and that allowed it to work. Other than that, it was just like you can't do much. As you can see, that fight went fast, and I'm not at max capacity of what it is, because it's 999 obviously for the capacity, and yeah, card you're never gonna get to use. There's only from what I've seen there's only one way to actually use the Winged Dragon of Ra, and it's to make sure Merrick summons Ra, then summon Slifer, and then have Monster Reborn in your hand. Buff up Slifer attacks into Ra, Ra dies, and then you just go ahead and Monster Reborn Ra. Other than that, you can't use Ra. And for those who don't know why, you're about to find out. Here's what it is. And I said quiet so you can just read on, because it was just to read it. But this is why. As soon as you beat Kaiba in the museum, you get Obelisk. You can use Obelisk from that point on. You beat Yugi, you can use Slifer from that point on, which is pretty much just the fight against Merrick. You beat Merrick, you get Raw. You immediately go into the cutscene of Joey waking up and then telling that you're almost here, and then Kaiba woke up. And then you land, and then you have to return the God Cards. You have a yes or no. Thing is, if you say no, the God Cards must be sealed away, this time forever. So that's the crisis never happens, is repeated. Now I may ask for the God Cards. You will go, see, it's an never-ending loop. You have to say yes to this. So now that you don't have the God Cards, now we go back to our little home. So yeah, that's Yugioh's the sacred cards. I still hate that I ended up using cheat codes for the final fight, but I actually tried to play it legitimately, and every deck I built just kept crumbling. Just shows you how hard the final boss fight is, and then if you're able to get, I think it was around like 6,000 of a deck capacity, it becomes a piece of cake. I didn't even use like the normal strat of what I normally do, which is like I throw in, like I use the code on my Game Boy to get restricts, so I have restricts against him and all that kind of stuff. And when I first played the game, I was using a dragon deck, and that was going fairly okay once I actually managed to summon the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, and then a restrict came along and blew it up. Well, a restrict came along and took it, and then it blew up by my Widespread Ruins trap. Yeah, either way, it got blown up. Other than that, I actually did enjoy going back and playing this, even if I did do the same thing that when I started this project I said I don't want to do, which was the way I fight the final boss in this game. But what comes around goes around, I guess. Oh yeah, with old GBA game, although it's glitching here for some reason. That's it. Just says the end, although on my emulator it's bugging out. And that's it. You don't get anything else. You can't go back to the menu. It's stuck on the screen until you shut the Game Boy off. So I can maybe just whoops. Well, now you saw that. We open it. I didn't save before I got the deck done. Well, great. I can't even show the deck off that I was actually using. Well, but yeah, that's Sacred Cards. You literally start off the last time you saved. After that, there's no, like, the game ends by saying the end and showing Yugi, and the only way, and as far as I know, the only way to get off that screen is to shut the Game Boy off, and at that point, you restart from the last save point, which would be normally right before you face Merrick, which would have been that, but as you can obviously tell, that didn't go so well. Because I didn't think to save before fighting. So yeah, again, as I said, minus the final fight, I actually did enjoy playing this, and with this out of the way, I can actually get the other start on some other stuff I'm wanting to do, because I got a few new games that I actually want to do a Let's Play of. I just wanted to get this one out of the way because I don't want to do multiples at a time. If I can find it and actually get a PlayStation 1 working, there is a game that's a series of games that I enjoy playing that will show up on this channel. I think I have a PlayStation emulator. I'm just not familiar with it at the moment, so I'm gonna try to figure it out. And there's a few games I got from because every time I'm recording this, Halloween holiday sale on Steam happened, and I got a bundle of games that I can just do a Let's Play of games I really enjoy that you'll find out probably soon. And then of course I've got Battlefield 1 if I decide to record that, and then of course Overwatch. I think that's all. And then if I ever get back to it, StarCraft. And then of course if I actually decide to sit down, but I don't think I'm going to do Hearthstones, because unlike Yu-Gi-Oh, I just feel like playing Hearthstones on stream, that works because you got the chat interacting, but just doing it as a YouTube thing, I don't think works. Unless you're doing deck tutorials, and, well, I'm not going to do those at all. So with that, Stardust Pyro, I'll see you all next time.